What's up, guys? I got a challenge from somebody on PO. JP here saw that I have a YouTube channel and and asked me if he wanted, or if I wanted to have a battle with him, and I said sure. So here we go. It's gonna be an OU battle. I'm using the Volterm team that I just made earlier today, and sorry about that. It didn't come up where I thought it was going to. So looks like he's got a rain team. Not really sure. I haven't faced a rain team with this team yet, so I'm not too sure about how I'm gonna handle it. Um, he does not have a ghost type, so I'm gonna go ahead and lead with Ambipom here to you do the fake out covet whole ordeal, and I'll go with a fake out right off the bat. We'll see if he stays or switches, um, depending on what he wanted. Or depending on if he wants to actually use his Polytoad, and he has leftovers, so I will definitely go ahead and covet those leftovers off, because leftovers is a good move to have. And he hits me with a Scald, and I'm going to just U-turn out. Hopefully it will KO. But he switches into Ferrothorn. So I live with not much health there, but I'm going to send in Darmanitan, and I'm going to go ahead and EQ this Ferrothorn. I would go for the Flare Blitz, but I don't really want to, so he sends in I don't want to use it because it's dampened by the rain, so, yeah, he sends in and sacks his, Polytoad. I'm gonna go with Landorus here, but he goes for a Hurricane, not an Earthquake, so I just lost Landorus to that stab Hurricane, and Hurricane is a very, very frightful move here in the rain. So I'm gonna send Ambipom back in and nail him with another fake out. Not gonna be as much, and yeah, I'm gonna go down to the Iron Barbs there. So I'm gonna go ahead and send in Darmanitan, and I'm going to U-turn on out, because he's most likely going to switch again, but he does not. He stays in, so that is actually not quite what I wanted to happen. I guess that I'll go into Cobalion, because I can nail him with a Focus Blast, but he sets up rocks. I'm actually going to Calm Mind, because I'm not sure if he's going to stay or not, but I know that I can take a Power Whip or a Gyro Ball. So I get a Calm Mind up. He sends in Tentacruel, and I'm just gonna Volt Switch on this Tentacruel. But he sends in Scizor, so gonna go with Darmanitan, and I'm just gonna Flare Blitz instead of risking that U-turn. So yeah, he was confused by my Volt Switch after I used a Calm Mind, but it would have, I think that it would have KO'd that Tentacruel. Oh. He just didn't know that Cobalion gets Volt Switch, which is rightfully so, because neither Virizion nor Terrakion get it. So I'm actually surprised that, and I'm going to go for another Flare Blitz here, go down to all the recoil, most likely. But yeah, most people don't know that Cobalion gets Volt Switch because it's not used in OU very often, and even in UU, people don't usually use it as a Volt Switcher. So it gets some surprise hits off. What's he got here? Tentacruel and Tornadus. I'm going to go into Jolteon, and he goes into Tornadus. I am just going to Volt Switch on. No, I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I forget that I'm gonna Thunderbolt, and he does switch into Gastrodon, who I forgot what his last Pokemon was. I should have gone up and checked. And I'm going to Shadow Ball this time. He goes for an Earth Power. I was hoping that he would predict me to switch. Oh wait, that Earth Power would have been a good move on pretty much anything. I did not really mean to click Scizor. Actually, I would have ended up going into Scizor anyway. So I'm going to Swords Dance this turn, hope to survive an Earth Power, but he gets a crit, so I'm not going to. And I'm not sure if I would have been able to KO after that, with a U-turn. But I'm going to send in Cobalion here, and this game is pretty much just going to be over. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind just to see if I can get and survive, and I cannot. So that was pretty much it. Um, Thanks for watching. You know, if you ever see me on PO, feel free to challenge me, and I will accept a challenge and record it if you want. So, thanks for watching. Keep coming back, and I'll keep putting up more. Have a nice night.